Welcome back to Shop Talk. With us now is Chef Maui Gabuya. He's a part owner of Sweet Maria Cafe. While intended to be a coffee shop, Sweet Maria Cafe also does catering on this side. Hi, Chef. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Tell me about how your business was born. It first started out with the cafe, right?
Yeah. We were supposed to open our cafe on December 2011, but well, during the renovation of our cafe, we stumbled upon a group of people from the village, because our cafe is located inside a village.
Oh, okay.
So they wanted us to cater for them, because we met them and then they asked us to cater for them. Well, after
catering
to them, we had a couple of other people who wanted us to cater for them. So it was just like by word of mouth, it spread it out.
Wow, and this was while you were waiting for your cafe to open.
Yeah.
So it was sort of like really not something you had in the plan.
No.
Right?
Really.
Okay, interesting. All right. And, okay, so the food in your cafe is what? What kind of food?
Well, we have pizza, a lot of different varieties of pizzas, pasta, Spanish food like salpicao, stuff like that.
Right. Okay, that looks really good. I'm looking at your stuff there. It looks really good. Okay, so, but your menu for the catering differs from what's in the cafe, or can you combine according to what your customer asks for?
Well, usually we try to come up with new recipes for each catering that we do, so that we'll be able to give them a personalized recipe or a menu so that they don't get tired of our recipes in the cafe.
Right, and they'll always want to try something new.
Something new. Yeah.
Okay, but were you anxious about taking on a catering gig when, you know, really your focus was on the cafe? Or as a chef, you did already have the training and the skills to do the catering?
Well, I was pretty excited. We were all excited, my partners and I. We were all really excited about the catering side, because we saw the first gig. It was a lot of people were happy about it, and they were talking about it. So there.
So you got good reviews.
Yeah.
So how did the two businesses complement each other, the cafe and the catering?
Well, first of all, our kitchen, it was already built right now, so it's easier for us to like store food, because we have freezers already and chillers. It's also easier for us to cook food, because we have a kitchen already to cater for a lot of people.
Okay, so your kitchen in the cafe is also your commissary for the catering.
Yeah, somewhat like that, because we also have a partner in Marikina who has a big cafe already. It's Keisha. She has a big kitchen there, so basically we have two commissaries already. So
great. So like the infrastructure for the business was already in place, right? Makes it very easy for you guys. And how big are the catering services that you do so far?
Well, lately, since we just started, we were just trying to look at like 20, 30 packs, but recently we did a couple of events that are more than like 50, 60, coming up to 100.
Wow. Okay, you guys are really in demand for such a new business. That's great. Okay, you've brought some goodies for us here. Maybe you can take us through exactly what they are. Maybe starting with it looks like a pasta dish right over there, right?
That's our spicy shrimp pasta.
Oh.
It's one of our best sellers in our cafe.
Yeah, that looks really spicy.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people who order it.
That, yeah. All
and
right.
the other one is pan-grilled chicken.
Okay, nice and healthy, right?
Yeah.
With lots of herbs sprinkled on there. All right, okay.
The other one is the creamy chef pasta. It's made from different kinds of cheese.
Okay, so it's like a nice take on the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, and last but not least, we have a meat dish.
It's our famous beef salpicao. A lot of people order that every day, but it's different from the other salpicao because of the procedure of cooking it.
Okay, so it has its own distinct flavor.
Yeah.
Right. And what is the difference, or what's it like catering for a really big group, as you said, up to like 60 people, to catering just you know, to 2 or 3 customers in your store?
Well, the difference between the two. Catering requires like time to prepare for the setup, the menu. We try to know our clients first before we give them like the menu. Unlike the ones in the cafe, they just order what's on the menu and everything is there. So it's fast and.
Right.
Yeah.
Another important aspect of whether you have a restaurant or a catering business is the service. How do you keep the standard of your service really way up there?
Okay. Well, because I've trained as service in my school before, I also trained them, and at the same time, because of my partner's cafe. They already have experience. Most of our waiters and our cooks, they have experience already.
Okay, so they're able to shift from the cafe to the catering, quite seamlessly.
Yeah.
All right, great for you guys. And to have these like 2 businesses hand in hand, how many people do you need working under you?
Well, right now at the cafe, we only have like 3 food servers and 2 cooks.
Wow,
so
that's not a lot.
That's not a lot, but as long as the kitchen's accessible, like I mean, really accessible for cooking and everything. It's easy to cook, and I'm also there most of the time to help them manage.
Right, that's another thing. When you're in food service, you have to be there. You can't not be there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but I suppose if you have the passion for it, then it doesn't feel like work so much.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, what advice could you give people in the food industry, people doing something similar to you?
Well, it's simple. It's just passion for what you're doing. As long as you love what you're doing, everything will fall into place. And just keep your food clean.
Don't want sanitation inspectors knocking on your door.
Yeah, keep your food clean, make it affordable, and serve great food.
Right. Speaking of affordability, how, you know, the prices of food and produce, you know, they fluctuate a lot.
Yeah.
How do you manage to keep everything at the right balance?
Well, we have our suppliers, so you have to contact the right suppliers, and then if the prices change, we try to contact another supplier, but we make sure that the quality doesn't suffer from that.
Absolutely. All right. Before we let you go, tell us your plans, your future plans for Sweet Maria Cafe and catering.
Well, it's just expansion, like putting up another maybe cafe in the future, or hopefully franchising or something like that.
All right, thinking big right from the start. I like that. Okay, Chef Maui, thank you so much for joining us on the show.
Thank you.
All right, now if you want to get more information about our guests today and read more articles on entrepreneurship, check out Business World's Entrepreneurs website at www.entrepreneurs.com. All right, thank you guys for watching Shop Talk. I'm Ria Tanwat Cotrillo. Follow ANC Shop Talk on Twitter and be a fan of ANC Shop Talk on Facebook. Join us again tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your day.